What up, everybody? It's your main man, Ken, 3 times. Um, I'm literally about to make the title and the topic of the video right now, and that's just how I've been doing it. Uh, I've just been improvising the titles and creating the titles literally like the second I record the videos. So the first thing that comes to mind is gonna be the title for today's video. Today's video is gonna be about transitioning. Um, yeah, I didn't even think about it. It just came through my mind. So, basically, like what I mean by transitioning is that we are transitioning into a new year. We're transitioning into 2025, the prosperity year I've projected it to be. If you've watched any of the previous videos on the channel, then you know that I've projected 2025 to be a prosperity year. Um, yeah, so I guess the first thing that came to mind, I guess since there's less than today is the 19th, so that would be about 12 days left in the year. Uh, Basically trying to gauge out and trying to explain to people how we can transition into next year, how to come correct in 2025, how to approach 2025 correctly. That's a really good title. Okay, so yeah, let's do that then. Let's make a video like that. How to approach 2025 correctly. Um I think the best way, in my opinion, from I can only really speak from my experiences and what happens in my life and stuff like that, and from my perspective. But um, I think that the best way for that I'm gonna talk about two topics: how I can come approach 2025 and how you can. So it's like a little bit of like a we get a little bit of both perspectives, right? um how I could come into 2025 correctly is coming in with a prosperous and not necessarily abundant, because 2024 was the year of abundance, but a prosperous and uh enthusiastic approach to the year and stuff like that. I want to have a hopeful, faithful approach that the abundant amount of times that I have essentially uh, contributed and created something this year is gonna amount and flourish and create into something new next year and stuff like that. So that's how I'm thinking about how I could come correct in 2025. But how can we as a collective, how can you and me as a collective, how can we come correct in 2025? I think the best way we can come correct in 2025 is by practicing consistency, practicing more faith, more knowledge. The best way to come correct in 2025, I think, is to keep in mind all the stuff and all the things that we have set and created, and basically look forward and envision how those things that we created will help us down the line, even if it may not help us right now. It's called uh, I guess one form of doing that is like a form of like passive income, right? It's like if you create a stream of passive income, it may not necessarily contribute too much in the present moment, but in the future, and as time progresses and as things begin to accumulate, all that little bit of money you get from your passive income begins to compound and accumulate into something greater and stuff like that. So that's the type of stuff I'm envisioning for 2025. I envision a lot of the stuff that we planted in this year growing and flourishing next year and stuff like that. And that's really what I see for not just me, but for you and for everyone else too. And I think the reason why I see this so much and I think the reason why I feel this way specifically is because I feel like it's the only natural occurrence to happen. Like, I think that when there is a period of time for sowing your seeds and planting them, there should be a period of time where those seeds begin to work for you rather than you working for them, right? It's been something that's been told for me for a very long time. Is that you have to have your assets, and your standings work for you. You can't work for your assets. You have to have your assets work for you, basically. And so 2025, I'm trying to create a process and where I can have my assets and have the things that I work for work for me instead. Or maybe it could even be a mutual relationship. But either way, this has been a quite a long video, I would say. I usually make very short videos on this channel, but uh, I really, really, really did like coming on the camera today and just doing my thing. Just do what I do best. Like speak to people about whatever's on my mind. So yeah, this has been how to approach 2025 correctly. Again, to summarize the points, uh, prosperity, hope, faithfulness, and most importantly, power. Clock's ticking. I just count the hours. Count 3 times and I'm out. Peace.